decrepit ancient, Dave Cokin, and you will learn nothing from me in the NBA.
But you can learn plenty from you in other sports.
Yeah, lacrosse. Big in lacrosse. No, I'm kidding. All right, that's it. We're done. Enjoy the weekend, kiddo. Talk to you later.
Thanks, guys.
Follow Kelly Stewart on Twitter at Kelly in Vegas. She's got lots of good information to pass along, and it's a very good account to follow because she does, she talks to all the guys behind the counter who really share some good information with her that some of us can't get, and that makes it very valuable to follow her Twitter account. We'll come back. I know, look, obviously the marquee matchups are this weekend are the football games, but we got a huge game tomorrow in college basketball. We want to talk about that one next.
The Las Vegas Sportsline.
If you're lucky enough to live near the Napoli's Pizzeria on Warm Springs Road or the location on West Sahara, you're in for a treat. During game time, these two locations are offering a one-topping 18-inch pizza and 10 wings for just $25.99. That's a huge one-topping 18-inch pizza and 10 wings for $25.99. And don't forget, whenever there's a football game on, beer is just $2 at Napoli's. When you crave great pizza, Napoli's Pizzeria is the place to go. For the complete menu, just click LasVegasPizzeria.com.
Cut Rate Auto Insurance, how may we help you?
Hi, I was in an accident and I need to get my car repaired.
Okay, give me your information and I'll set you up with one of our repair centers.
Actually, I'd like to use Sudden Impact Auto Body.
But you need to go where we recommend for your repairs.
No, I don't. It's my choice, not the insurance company's, and I want to go to Sudden Impact Auto Body. They have a true lifetime warranty on all their repairs, and it's a better warranty than most insurance companies offer.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you knew the law, and you knew you could actually go anywhere you want.
Yep, most people don't. I want my car to be repaired at Sudden Impact Auto Body. They're certified by most major manufacturers such as Nissan, Acura, Honda, Kia, Ford, and many more.
Okay then, it's your choice. So take your car to Sudden Impact Auto Body on Boulder Highway, and they'll start the process.
Have a voice. It's your choice. Sudden Impact Auto Body, where damage meets its demise. Call 457-3002, 457-3002, or suddenimpactauto.com.
Are you feeling like every car and SUV looks the same? Then you must visit Southern Nevada's newest Mazda dealership, Findlay Mazda, now open at the Valley Auto Mall in Henderson. When it must be a Mazda, it must be a Findlay Mazda. Feel alive.
Hey, Las Vegas, the first ever DLC loan sale is happening right now. Dollar Loan Center is offering the lowest rates ever in DLC history. Right now until 6 p.m. on January 31st, all new customers will receive 25% off our already low rates for the duration of your loan. If you overspent this holiday season, we're here to help. We've been around over 20 years and have never ran a sale on our loans, so we figured it's about time. New customers receive 25% off our normal rates. And don't worry, current customers, we have your back too with a 10% discount. The loan sale ends at 6 p.m. on January 31st. Get to your nearest DLC location right now or go online and apply for free at don'tbebroke.com.
Licensed by the Nevada Financial Institutions Division. Payment amounts based on biweekly pay frequency with annual percentage rate of 199.99%. Certain limitations may apply. Loans are subject to approval.
Hey, it's JT the Brick. I'm from New York. I know great pizza, Grimaldi's. The best pizza I ever had. It's perfect to satisfy those football Sunday cravings. Check it out. The world-famous Grimaldi's Pizzeria.
What's hot today? It's time for the Wager Talk marquee matchup of the night. WagerTalk.com. Start winning now.
Well, we know the marquee matchups are obviously the two football games, but those aren't till Sunday. What are you going to do on Saturday? I mean, well, you can watch some great basketball games.
All day.
Oh, man, Kentucky and Auburn is a fantastic basketball game.
Purdue, Indiana.
Purdue, Indiana is a tremendous game. I think there's one other I marked down here as Michigan, Wisconsin is a heck of a game. But we decided to take the very first game in the official Nevada sports schedule rotation, which actually isn't the first game because there's been a time change. But this Virginia-Duke game, I know Duke's a little short-handed going in, but I mean, if you like college basketball, you got to watch this game. It's going to be an electric atmosphere at Cameron, and two really powerful teams, either one of which could be playing on Final Four weekend.
And we're likely to see about the shortest point spread you'll ever see for a Duke home game. I can't. You remember the last time Duke was a home dog?
No. No.
And I don't think they're home dogs here. I think they're coming 1-2 in that range.
Yeah, I thought, well, maybe this will come pick them. But then we saw and I don't put much stock into this, but the soft opening line offshore.
Yeah.
It's 4.5. Well, that lasted about a minute.
Take the under.
And that got immediately played down. And I think 2.5 is still too high. I think 1.5, 2. I think that's about where this comes.
I'm interested in the total in this game as much as a side, for sure. Because when you look at every recent meeting between these two teams, 65-63, 65-55, 63-62, 69-63. That's the last 4 years. Nobody gets to 70.
No, well, Virginia's pack line defense works, okay? And, I don't care how good a shooting team you are. It's still tough to set up even good looks from outside against that defense, and then you got to make them. And Virginia isn't going to run up and down the court, let's put it that way. So it lends itself to a game that, with 5 minutes to go in the basketball game, you're probably going to be looking at 50-50.
Yeah, you're 50-50.
Yep.
As a score, which is, A, not a situation we're going to be laying points in, and B, not a situation where you want to be playing overs. And, of course, Duke's been trending over pretty heavily of late. They cashed that under, I should say, pretty heavily of late. They cashed that one over against Syracuse in the overtime game last time out. Prior to that, they had one over in their last 9 games. They'd been trending under. Virginia, all they do is cash under tickets.
This is a really big game for Virginia. Bigger for Virginia than it is for Duke. And that's what probably keeps me out of the game, because the line here is going to scream Duke. I know they've got a couple of guys that are hurt, okay? But Duke at that price at home is like, I'm not playing against them. And the worry I've got on Virginia is, I know this is a really big game for them, but can they step up and win a really big game? They have to prove it.
Yeah, and in the regular season, they can win any big game.
Well,
They've been doing it for years. In the postseason, Virginia has problems winning big games.
But might there be a carryover? Because they're the team with the pressure on them tomorrow. This is the biggest game they've played since the disaster against UMBC. And I don't trust them. I kind of hope they go out there, because I want this team to be in the mix come NCAA tournament time. But I kind of look at it this way. I think it's almost a must-win game in a sense for Virginia.
Well, and they have the pieces to do it. The thing that's impressed me, besides the pack line defense about Virginia this year, A, their shooting's been pretty good, but B, their rebounding has been dominant. Their low post play has been really good. So this isn't a game where Zion Williamson's going to be doing monster dunks.
Would you agree with on paper, and the way they've looked so far, this might be Tony Bennett's best team at Virginia. I think it's his best team. I know last year was a loaded team, but and they had the fluke loss. But I think this team is, on paper, the best team he's had.
They asked me that in March.
Okay.
Because, realistically, he's had NBA talent on his team in recent years.
Some of which has turned out to be better in the NBA.
Far better. You watching Brogdon in Milwaukee these days?
It's like, how do you hold Brogdon to 15 points a game? Let Tony Miller be the coach.
Tony Bennett.
Tony Bennett.
Tony Miller would hold him to 10 points a
Miller,
game.
He'd be scoring 30 points a game. He'd be racing up and down the court. That's the old Michael Jordan, Dean Smith joke, by the way. How do you hold Michael Jordan to 15 points a game? Let Dean Smith coach him. All right.
Worked.
You heard about the Wager Talk stuff from Kelly Stewart, so it's time for us to move on to our LPT Play of the Day.
It's the LPT Play of the Day. Tonight's best bet from Lions Physical Therapy. Your 5-star rated specialists.
Yeah, and by the way, we're going to get John Lyons in here and get his Super Bowl pick sometime next week. Maybe get him in next Friday. John, he's a good, sharp sports guy in addition to being tremendous in terms of the physical therapy department. So we'll see if we can get John in here to talk some Super Bowl next week with us. Play of the day, kind of a popular side among the cappers, but we'll go with it. St. Joseph's is getting 8 or 8.5. I think it's mostly 8 now. At St. Louis. And it's been a rough season for the Hawks. We lost a couple of key guys, big disappointment. But they're off a great win. A really good win at home against Davidson. And I read the local beat writers' reports, and very positive coming out of that game. St. Joe's could be some value here. St. Joe's +8 against St. Louis. 410 covers for Kelly Stewart, for Tony Miller, for the Golden Nugget, for Ari Platinum. I'm Dave Cokin. Hope you have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy the football action. We'll talk all about it with Chuck Esposito on Monday. See you later.